What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube news recap, we're going to be going over three main topics. Firstly, we'll be talking about the Epic Games XP cap and why they actually nerfed one of the XP methods for Battle Royale that was super powerful to the point where people are getting 1.5 levels every single game they played if they focused on one little trick. After that, we'll be talking about the actual Epic Games employee-only pin for Chapter 3 Season 2, and then ending off today's YouTube video by talking about two different areas of the summer challenges or just summer festival in Fortnite and what you can expect. So without further ado, let's talk about that XP nerf. The community has a lot of split opinions when it comes to the XP system in Chapter 3 Season 3, and a lot of people are speculating over it's like, oh, you know, the XP system's actually good. You shouldn't be level 200 in the first 3 weeks of the season. Oh, the XP system is really bad, you know, it needs to be buffed, etc, etc. There's a lot of discrepancy over if the XP system's good, if it's bad, if it needs to be nerfed, if it needs to be buffed, and basically one thing that Epic Games has been doing is they've been kinda, you know, playing both sides of the angle. Because if you guys remember a few days ago, they actually buffed XP a little bit by doubling all the accolade XP you would get from doing things like surviving, getting kills, you know, searching chests, doing anything on the island, but they also made it so they gave us around 2 to 3 levels of supercharged XP. So at first it seemed like Epic Games wanted XP to be in a better spot than it was. However, they also decided to nerf one of the accolades, which you can now see the tweet on screen of, and it was all related to planting and actually using the reality saplings. So before, up to 100 times you could collect the fruit from reality saplings, meaning that you could throw down a reality sapling, use like a chug cannon or chug splashes on it to regrow the seeds, you know, grab the fruit, and then you could throw another reality sapling down and keep looping the process non-stop, actually just collecting free items from your reality sapling and getting tons of XP, as well as, you know, different weapons, bars, and all this type of stuff. But after, you know, a day or two of people actually using this method to gain a lot of levels, Epic Games changed the cap. Instead of being 100 times you can do it in a single game, they lowered it all the way down to 15 times you can do it in a single game while still gaining XP. Meaning that after you've searched reality sapling fruits 15 times, you can still do it afterwards. You know, you can still grind out bars or whatever you want, you just will no longer gain any more XP during that one match. They also did the same thing with reality weeds, making it so you can only weed 15 times to get XP for the first 15 times you do it, but also, you know, that one wasn't really that exploitable because you would really need to find a lot of reality weeds from people's little saplings that they just left hanging around the island. I would love to hear what you think though in the comments down below. Do you think this is a terrible XP nerf? Do you think it's an understandable one because technically it was a little bit of an exploit that Epic Games didn't intend? And do you think Epic Games should actually fix their XP solution here by, you know, making either challenges give more XP or something along those lines? I know there's a lot of controversy over if it should be one way or the other, so I'd just love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. But as a little bit of a short break from the news related topics, you know, the big topics, I thought I'd show you guys what the Chapter 3 Season 2 Epic Games employee only pin is, which of course is on screen right now. The colors are specifically related to the Ukraine colors, and I thought it's actually a pretty interesting pin. I like the little design on it, and while it might not be as interesting as some of their other pins, which usually have a Fortnite character on them, it's still a nice pin overall. And if you guys actually wanted to see what some of their older employee pins are, I'll go ahead and show this to you guys. So we have like the Season X pin. I only have a few employee pins because, you know, I managed to find someone selling them. But yeah, Epic Games does employee pins for every single season, and I gotta be honest, you know, this season's, or I guess last season's technically, isn't that bad at all. And now for our final bit of news, it's time to talk about the summer challenges, or I guess just, you know, the summer event. Based on my current understanding, we should be seeing the summer challenges added in a very upcoming update, such as V21.10, which takes place on the 21st, or maybe V21.20, and with the summer challenges, we will most likely see Epic Games taking a little bit of a break, you know, giving their employees a little bit of a vacation from working on the game. However, we know two little bits of information regarding this event based on stuff in the files. Firstly, the hoverboard had actually been updated, or at least the summer version of it, which was the surfboard, and it was re-added to the game files, meaning Epic Games can enable this if they want to in the very near future, and I assume maybe with the V21.10 update they may have updated it for either creative mode, or they updated it to put it back on the Fortnite island as a little bit of a bonus for anyone trying to, you know, just ride around in style. But of course, it isn't any summer event in Fortnite if there weren't challenges to go along with it, and while we don't know the challenges themselves, or if they're going to be, you know, Battle Royale challenges, creative challenges, or even Save the World challenges, which I don't think has ever happened, what we do know is what one of the rewards are most likely going to be, which is the peace spray you're seeing on screen right now. This one literally had the name Quest in the reward, or I guess the item ID itself, and it has no source of being obtained by anything, which makes sense for it to be a quest reward. And since, you know, has that vibe and theme, you know, that summery theme to it, it 100% feels like this is one of those upcoming quest rewards that I'll be able to get in the next update or a future update when they release the summer challenges. Overall, when it comes to the challenges themselves, I highly expect them just to go and do the creative challenge system that they've done for the previous ones, because even though there's a lot of controversy over it and a lot of people don't like it, Epic Games typically seems to want to stick to that method, so I just expect that to be what they continue doing as we go forwards into the upcoming summer challenges. But of course, nothing is confirmed until the update officially revives and it's in the game files and, you know, they release it themselves, so make sure you're subscribed to hear everything coming out new in Fortnite, whether it be, you know, something that just released, something that is coming up in the near future, or more. I'll be your guide to all that information. Anyways, hope you champs and chambettes enjoyed today's YouTube video, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. Peace out.